It's been a couple days. I'm working still with the same company, but a new location, and it's awesome. It's freaking awesome. I'm working day shift, and that's great. So I'm off all weekend to get to shoot. And if you guys have been following the Ultraview saga, of course, it was not Ultraview's fault by any means. My package was lost in transit. They filed a claim, but they wound up sending me one next day. Well, the post office wound up sending me the Ultraview that I was supposed to get that disappeared. They put the claim in, miraculously shows up the next day, and the box is empty. It's an empty box. But luckily, the good people at Ultraview, I literally just got off work and I got it, opened up the box because I figured there'd be something wrong with it. I've had this with the arrows where I open the air box. Well, of course, you know that box is light. It's empty. It's like, damn. So I don't know who's stealing my shit, but somebody between Atlanta and Clemson, South Carolina is, I don't know. UPS, though, literally, I filed a claim yesterday with Ultraview. Well, I didn't file a claim with Ultraview. I just messaged them. I was like, hey, look, guys, I'll give you all the information that I've got. And they looked into it, too. That's not a problem. We'll send you another one. And we'll file up a claim with UPS, United States Postal Service, USPS. And we'll try to figure out what's going on. And they overnighted me the 6-power scope, which is my brother's, and this. Now, I've never really been a hinge shooter, and get this, it's brass, of course. And you know me, I've already dropped it, so I've already scratched it up. So that's just typical me. This thing shoots phenomenal. Hopefully, I don't know where my tripod is. Hopefully my brother will come over and I'll get some videos of me shooting it. But I can shoot the piss out of this thing. It shoots great. So, all right, we'll see where this goes. Oh, yeah. On another note, I took advantage of Dudley's, I think it was like a 30%, 40% off sale. I bought the Riddance back bar with an extra set of weights because I like a little heavier in the back. 10-inch back bar. So now I'm matching the 33-inch bar in the front. Got that back bar. This thing balances amazing. The other one I had was just like a homemade thing that we whipped up, and it worked, but it, it didn't look very good. It was just a prototype, but I took advantage of the sale while it was there. All right, so we're out here with Ryan. His scope came in, and we're going to show you guys how to take the scope off of a Spot Hogg
and mount it to an Ultraview.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, now this thing is Loctited in, and it can be a booger to get out. I've done it before. This screw right here,
yep. You got a sit screw. Runs all the way through and into the scope. You can see the end of it right there. This right here, it's a 1/8.
It might make it easier if you hit it with your torch that you've got just to break that Loctite up, but you should be able to move it. Now it was a booger to get mine looped. There you go. Now the whole shaft spinning, so you want to hold your scope.
Yeah.
You want to hold your scope housing, which I've done this.
Man.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. It's got like black Loctite in it. Yeah, you got to put a little heat on it. That's what I had to do to mine. I had to burn the Loctite out, and then it was able to move.
Where to put my? Oh, I got it.
Your cracked torch. That's what it looks like. I think that
this is for starting brush fires.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to do is just heat the screw.
Yeah.
Just the screw itself. I ain't trying to.
I think I had to heat the whole dang barrel. The barrel would expand, didn't it? Because if you heat the screw will expand. Screw will expand.
Screw will also burn out like that.
I guess so. Yeah, the heat will run down.
Yep. So we'll do this for a minute.
Yeah.
That wasn't ideal.
There you go. I can't remember if I spun my scope off first and then run the rod out or what.
Man.
Might be what I done.
Was it?
I think so.
There she goes.
The whole shaft spinning.
Is it?
Yeah, you got to put a wrench right here on this. See, it's got them flats on it. Yep. Attaboy. Attaboy. It's doable. It's just, it's that Loctite is solid.
Okay.
Yep. So now you want to just run that. I like to say them washers.
So that is red Loctite. That has to be heated.
Ah,
Yeah, red Loctite is.
I got you. You're tightening it back up.
Yeah, it's just running it back out.
Oh. But you got to have that shaft out, though.
Oh, you got to have it out?
Yes, that shaft has got to come out because your Ultraview bolt's going to go through here and screw into this. If it's the right diameter. Now, some of them you got to put a nut on the backside, and that's what I had to do with mine. Some of the diameters was a different. Some of them would screw.
3/8.
Some of them would screw in it, but some of them came with a different. That's why they sold that different barrel.
So what does it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you. So you're going to have to take out this one right here. You got to take that one and this one out and slide the cartridge out.
Does it have a?
Yeah, it comes with a rod. That's the rod right there, that silver rod.
Okay.
Yeah, there's your extra batteries. What is that?
Oh, you can recharge the batteries.
What? What? For changing batteries.
Changing. Oh, damn.
I was about to say, what?
I've been at work all day. Dyslexic.
Boy, it's coldish down here, ain't it?
Okay, so.
Yep, so that you can just set aside. So what you got to do is you got to take them two out. That way you can slide your bolt all the way through this side, and your Allen side is going to be on this, right? So you're going to tighten up on your Allen through your bolt, like through here. I'll show you how to do it.
Okay. I need a.
You got to have an Allen, yeah.
I need right. I just want to look at this.
Oh, yeah, so just turn that.
All right.
Just a couple of turns. Ain't going to be much. All right, that's good. More than enough.
And this side.
Yeah, and the good note is to go ahead and run your screws all the way. No, don't keep that tight. Keep that tight.
I am. I was just
Okay.
checking it.
Yeah. So now that that's good, I'd go ahead and run them screws back in so they don't shake back loose and then fall on the floor and we lose them. So I just run them about a turn. So what you want to do is take your scope, right? And you want to take your Ultraview bolt, the bolt that comes from the
Now, will that bolt not work?
No, because that's a through bolt. So this one, you're just going to drop it. See, it comes with a nut on this side.
Yep.
And that nut is so you can tighten it back on the, like if you use a Spot Hogg deal,
Okay. Yeah.
which I've got more bolts too. So you drop that. Well, here you go. Put it through that hole.
So this completely backs out, right?
Yep, because this bolt's going to go all the way through it. And what I done with mine,
It's tight.
yeah, so what you got to do too, there's two things you got to do here to make a Spot Hogg rod work. So there's two steps you got to do. That's tight, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's that good Loctite.
I don't like it. I know that.
Now you see how you got the flats on this side?
Yeah.
You got to take
I'll
that
fix
rod out, and you got to put them flats against these flats right here on the scope. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's got to spin around, and that way that gives you this right here. Mm-hmm. And that's the way you make a Spot Hogg. That's the way that I've made them work, and I've done it on two bows. So.
Yeah.
Now you are going to have to, of course, read sight 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll show you guys what we're going to do whenever we put the bolt and everything and get it all back together. Look at that. What is that?
That is a lot of Loctite.
That is an insane amount. Okay. And Well, I was going to cut the video, but we're actually moving pretty fast. So what you can do is you can build this outside of here. You know what I'm saying? So just put your rod. So
it
your
just
bolt
goes through like that, right?
Yup.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. And now,
I see.
yeah, so what you'll do is you'll have your nut on this side, and what I'll do is I'll double nut it and put like a washer or something like that, which I've got some off of another bow set up. But the nut itself will work. Now that's just how you make a Spot Hogg one work.
Boom.
Boom. Spot Hogg.
And you got a washer?
I might have one on this bow, I think. I've got a big brass piece. I don't have one for that. I don't think I run a washer on my other setup.
I'm not sure they have a washer. I'll find one.
Okay. I feel you. They might have came with something.
What is that extra?
So that
for?
I'm not sure what that screw's for, but it does come with extra levels and all that. So I don't know what that screw's for. I think on when I had my what was that thing, the Nexus Prime, all I ran was just the nut on it. But that is, yeah, you're going to have a washer, ain't you?
Yeah, I'd much rather have a washer. I feel a lot better.
Okay.
All right. Quick recap on what we've done. This is the screw that comes with the Spot Hogg scope. Now, Ultraview does have the Spot Hogg adapter now, but they were completely out of stock because that's basically what everybody bought. Don't have to have it. You can make it work. Only thing is, you got some heavy Loctite on the Spot Hogg scope, and it's not the same diameter, but it will work. So what you can do, you pull the Spot Hogg, I guess it's just the post for the scope. I don't know what the exact name you'd call it, but there's two flats that are on the right side, but you want to flip it around. So these flats will be on the other side because this thing is slotted. Those flats fit perfect. You run your set screw through. I went and got a washer, a lock washer.
So he done his right.
And I got that. And then let me get my most helpful tool that I've started carrying with me here lately.
That is what she said. Oh yeah, you gotta have a mini adjustable. You have to.
Mini adjustable is just where it is at.
Yep. So you can get your left and right then.
Yeah.
From or not your left and right, but your axis. But see, they say on the Ultraviews that this is not too critical because the scope itself is dead center, or the glass is dead center. But yeah,
still.
Well, I've got levels and a bow vise, so we can.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of getting it close to lock it down. That way I can tighten everything up. That's a 1/8.
Oh, machinist style.
Woo!
Oh,
Fuck! Did not mean to do that.
it's all good.
Sorry for the language. All right.
Nice. I'll show you how to put your glass in and all that, and you gotta burn the end of your filament down. So,
all right, that is an Ultraview
mounted to a Spot Hogg. Now, if you want to hold the phone, I'll show you how to do the rest of it, or, unless you want to do it.
I don't do it.
All right, so get that, and you want to pop out the first O-ring, okay, and then yep. So you know that the concave side goes, or the convex side goes out. Let's go ahead and drop it in there. They do.
Oh, did they make a cover?
Oh, a cover? I don't know. I didn't know what you said. So the convex side, see the bulged out side faces the target.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a 6 power.
Oh, yeah. 6 power, by the way.
So drop it in there straight, just like it is. I already pulled the O-ring out. Okay. Okay, now put the O-ring back in. Now the way that...
Or as someone once said, the onion.
The onion. So now you got to figure out which fiber. Whoop, you don't put that in at all yet. So you want to build the rest of it out first. So,
I got
you.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go...
With that bluish fiber. The green doesn't show up good on a
clear,
Vegas face. Yeah, on a Vegas face. Yeah.
All right. It's a blue light.
Yeah. So it picks up
the clear.
Yep. And what you want to do is run it straight to their. No, hold on a minute. Let me think how I done it. I run it up through the bottom first.
Okay.
So see that little hole right there in the very bottom?
I got you.
Go through that little sleeve right there, that little cut.
Yep.
And then go back down. Yeah. Now go back in. I think that's how I do it. Something like that. Then I run it back through the middle.
Do it the easy way for me.
Okay. There you go. Oh, and you got to thread it up through your, but you can do that later or last. You want to get it tight against your housing first because you have to burn down one end of it. You got to put a little bit of heat on it just to make it mushroom and then push it, then pull it tight. So you don't want to put it through your holes yet. You through the scope? Middle? Yet?
Hold on. I'm down. Struggling there.
Here, let me do it.
I got it.
All right.
Don't give you a lot of fiber, do they?
No, not the blue for some reason. There you go. Now get that to go through the middle of that hole.
Yep, I got you.
Yep. And give yourself about, I give myself an inch to just do a little small burn. You just want to do it. You don't even want the heat to touch it. You don't want the flame to touch it. Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, that's it. Then you just want to barely just make the little lighter right here.
Not the.
Yeah, you just want to just keep the heat away from it. Let's make a small knot. Knot up. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And then run your fibers back through that loop spot. They really ought to send longer of the blue fiber. You can buy them, but they're $30 and they come in a set. Yeah, I bought some one time. They work.
Green.
The green does.
Correct. Why do they do that?
I don't know. But the thing about the green is you can't see on a Vegas face at all. And it washes out in really bright sunlight. You can't see crap.
Okay.
Yeah, so slide it in there now. With that facing down.
Oh.
Make sure. All right, let me just look at something. Okay, yeah, that's good. Dude, that's beautiful.
They should have.
Put a bright
Well, they should have put 2 threaded spots in that plastic.
Yeah.
Or at least 2 indents just to lock it in place.
I agree. Cut it on. Check it out.
Oh, I gotta put the battery in it, don't I?
No, there should be in there.
Oh, there. Oh, my God.
Let's see it. Oh, my God. That's what you want. That's the way that Dudley does his. And if I'm not mistaken, that was the first person on YouTube to do their fibers that way. And I seen Dudley had his. So I'll show you guys what it looks like on the boat here in a minute.
We're just doing some test shots. Got P-pen, I got to get a lens that's right. I'm just kind of shooting through paper and making sure I got everything lined up. I had this.
That thing looks good.
Oh, yeah. So this is the Spot Hogg Fast Eddy. And It was sighted in roughly. So I got a sight tape on it. So I set it to about where the 50-yard mark was because I shoot 100 yards all the way up close. So I went about mid-range to set my peep height. That way, at 20 yards, I am, having to look down a little bit, and at 100 yards a little bit, but it's not like extreme. I'm not setting it at 20 so that every yardage from then
We got to do that on mine.
move. So, yeah. That's just to keep from having to change your anchor point.
Beautiful. Bro, you want to show them what else you got while we're here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's break that out. Pull it off. Jesus Christ. Bro, what was that? What kind of release is that?
That is a brass hinge.
I like the no click.
Yeah. I do too. Yeah.
Was it a little too hot or too cold?
Little on the cold side.
Oh, damn.
I think I'm going the right way. Let me see.
Ooh. I've got mine set way too cold.
That's better. I didn't mean to pop it like that, but
It works. Pull it off. Close to it.